One guy named Mudfi lived with his parents in a two-room apartment, but they managed to save some money, and now the whole family was able to move to a three-room apartment. Everyone was very happy about this move, but Mudfi was most happy because now he had his own room, and before he had to share a room with his dad. In the house where Mudfi now lived, there was a gym where the young man soon signed up because he liked to play sports, in particular weightlifting. The only upsetting thing was that the gym membership was quite expensive. This was explained by the fact that there were good trainers and high-quality equipment. For this reason, the guy could not go to this gym too often. Late one evening, Mudfi was sitting in his room and doing an assignment that he was given in college. The young man accidentally dropped his pen and it rolled under the cabinet. The guy stuck his hand in, trying to feel for the handle, and accidentally tore the wallpaper in the corner. Mudfi moved the closet aside, took a flashlight and shone it into the hole that had formed between the wallpaper. In the light of the lantern, one could see that behind the wallpaper there was a ventilation shaft. The young man became very interested in where it was leading. The guy, without thinking twice, found a rope, tied it to the sofa, and began to carefully descend down the ventilation shaft, illuminating his way. Soon Mudfi found himself in the gym, where just yesterday he went for another workout. The time was already quite late, so the gym had closed to the public an hour ago, and now the guy could work out on any exercise equipment as much as he wanted. Now the young man began to often go down to his gym late at night to exercise for free. Mudfi's parents did not know about this because they never looked into their son's room at night. After each nightly visit, he put all the sports equipment in its place and quickly climbed into his room. A week later, Mudfi even went to the gym during opening hours and cautiously asked if anyone had noticed anything unusual. All the coaches and visitors shrugged their shoulders in surprise and claimed that no strange incidents had happened here. One night, the guy once again went down to the gym to work out on the exercise machines for free, but after 20 minutes, he heard strange rustling noises from the other end of the gym. The guy cautiously looked into the passage between sections of the gym and was horrified. A man glowing blue was walking towards him. The stranger was wearing a white t-shirt, red shorts, and black sneakers. The young man quickly hid behind the treadmill and, trembling, waited for what would happen next. He wanted to immediately climb through the ventilation back into the apartment, but the path to the life-saving exit was blocked by this incomprehensible man, who most likely was not a person. A minute later, this something approached the guy, and the young man found out what kind of creature it was. It turned out that a year ago, a trainer named Vladimir trained in this gym. He was considered one of the best athletes in the field of weightlifting. When a man was preparing for another competition in the gym, his heart broke right during the exercises from the load. The coach died, turning into a ghost. But even as a ghost, his love for sports did not fade. Now every full moon, he returns to the gym to work out on the machines. After listening to this story, Mudfi calmed down a little and proudly declared that he also loved weightlifting and had already achieved some success. Vladimir suggested organizing a competition right here, since he was not interested in doing it alone, but really wanted to compete with a worthy opponent. The young man agreed, and both began the competition. The first step was to lift the barbell from the chest, lying on a bench, with as much weight as possible. Mudfi had no doubt that he would be able to win. He was able to lift a barbell weighing 140 kilograms. However, the ghost turned out to be stronger. He managed to squeeze out as much as 180 kilograms. Next, the trainer suggested lifting a 32-kilogram weight for the greatest number of repetitions. The guy began to try his best and was able to lift the weight with his right hand 20 times. But here too, the man was ahead of his opponent, lifting the weight with his right hand more than 30 times. Vladimir laughed, saying that during his life he was left-handed. He took the weight in his left hand and lifted it almost 50 times. Next, the young man and his opponent took dumbbells and began lifting them above their heads, competing in the number of repetitions. Matvi's arms had become weak due to previous exercises, so this time he also failed. The ghost was very angry that he encountered such a weak opponent and hit the guy on the head with a dumbbell. In the morning, Matvey was found in a pool of blood and turned gray with fear by the administrator, who was the first to come to work. However, the young man did not die. When the ambulance and police arrived, the guy was revived and taken to the hospital, and after treatment to the police station. Matvey went crazy from his experience and constantly insisted that he saw the ghost of the deceased coach, but no one believed him. Everyone decided that the young man snuck into the gym at night to work out on the exercise machines for free, but during the workout, he dropped a dumbbell on his head and lost consciousness. Matvey was placed in a psychiatric hospital, and sometimes, walking near his room at night, you can't hear screams. "Please put the dumbbell away. I will play sports."